Boris Johnson tries to save job and hardline Brexit.
Welcome back. The news in full. Foreign Minister Sameh Shoukry confirmed on Monday Egypt's keenness on activating cooperation mechanisms with Sudan to achieve the aspirations of the Egyptian and the Sudanese people. Shoukry was speaking during his visit to Khartoum, where he met with the Sudanese Prime Minister Abdallah Hamdok. The talks come one day after Sudan's new cabinet was sworn in. During the talks, Shoukry reaffirmed Egypt's support for the new Sudanese government in the coming stage on the regional as well as international arenas. For his part, the new Sudanese Prime Minister reiterated his government's keenness on enhancing the Egyptian-Sudanese bilateral relations, and he said that Egypt and Sudan share the same views on means of boosting relations in all fields. Also during the visit, Shoukry met with his Sudanese counterpart Asma Abdallah. In the meeting, he said that Egypt expressed respect to the will of the Sudanese people from the very beginning of the latest developments in the country. The Sudanese foreign minister on his behalf expressed appreciation for Egypt's stance in support of the Sudanese people's choices in forming the future.
Earlier on Sunday, Sudan's first cabinet since the ouster of President Omar al-Bashir was sworn in. The 18-member cabinet, led by Prime Minister Abdallah Hamdok, which includes 4 women, took oath at the presidential palace in Khartoum. It is expected to steer the daily affairs of the country during a transitional period of 39 months. The lineup was formed after Sudan last month swore in a sovereign council, a joint civilian-military ruling body that aims at overseeing the transition.
And for more details on Foreign Minister Sameh Shoukry's visit to Sudan, we're honored to be joined over the phone by His Excellency Ambassador Mohammed al-Shazli, Egypt's former ambassador to Sudan. Good day to you, Ambassador, and a very significant visit by His Excellency, Egypt's top diplomat, to Sudan after the swearing in of the new cabinet. So the significance of the visit and the meetings.
I think this is a very significant visit. The timing comes just days after the swearing in of the new government. It shows that Egypt is adamant in cementing its relations with Sudan, to which we pay a great emphasis for the importance of Sudan to Egypt and the roots of the relationship between the two countries that run deep in history, they run deep in geography, they run deep in culture, they run deep in economy, and they run deep in security. So this is a very important visit at a very important juncture of time.
Yes, talking about the priorities of the Sudanese new cabinet, and definitely we've seen how Egypt supports Sudan through the march throughout, and also any sort of challenges expected before the cabinet at this early stage.
Indeed, this also is a very important point, because although Sudan has taken some very positive steps towards stability, the forming of the Sovereign Council, the swearing in of the cabinet, yet there are still very strong challenges that Sudan has to meet, and indeed Egypt has to meet, because the security and stability of Sudan is part of the security and stability of Egypt. In Sudan there are still separatist movements carrying arms. We have to reach an amicable agreement with these parties in order to diffuse the possibility of new escalation of violence in Sudan. There are external forces with agendas in Sudan that would like to jeopardize the peace and the stability of Sudan. There is the economic problem, which is a very grave problem in Sudan, the issue of the debt, the issue of the day-to-day sustenance of the people of Sudan. And part of the revolt of the Sudanese people was because of the economic situation, where you had the loaf of bread rising in price from 3 loaves per Sudanese pound to 5 pounds per loaf of bread. So all of these are very important issues, and I think the Sudanese people are aware of that. The head of the government, Mr. Al-Hamdouk, is an economist. Also, Mr. Ahmed Al-Badawi, the Minister of Finance, is also a proven and highly respected economist.
Yes.
So all of these are still challenges that I'm sure the Egyptian people are standing side by side by the Sudanese in this very critical time.
Thank you very much, Ambassador Mohammed Al-Shazli, Egypt's former ambassador to Sudan, for highlighting this important story of the day.